Hi everyone! I'm Mimi and I'm starting my hike on the Appalachian Trail today. Let's go!
Good morning. It's about 7:30, leaving the Max Patch parking area. Today's a little bit different. I'm going southbound instead of northbound like I've been doing, and slack packing to Interstate 40 where Gary's going to pick me up. And the reason for that is in a couple days they're calling for severe weather, rain, snow, ice, 12-degree temps. And so I plan on taking a zero when the weather's like that because I don't want to hike in it. And it's really pretty sunrise. I don't know if you can tell. So we decided, so I could keep getting miles in, that this would be the best for today. It'll be like a little over 13-mile hike, and then tomorrow going northbound again from starting at Max Patch and moving forward 13 miles. So trying to cover ground where I can, keep getting in miles, because I don't want to take like 3-4 zeros in a row, because I need to save those for when my son Lucas gets married in June. He'll take some time off for that. Today is chilly right now, but it's supposed to warm up to like 65. So it'll be a good day for hiking. And, well, like I always say, there's nothing left to do it. So let's get this day started. All right, my grandbabies, get your notebook that I sent you out and a pen or a pencil, because this is another segment of Mimi's school while on the trail. You've heard me talk about slack packing. Well, what exactly is slack packing? The slack packing for me is not taking my big pack that I'm going to be starting from point A to point B and spending the night in the RV with Papaw. So when I slack pack, all I take with me is my rain jacket. Even if I don't see in the weather there's going to be rain, I always make sure I take that, because you just never know. Plus it is a good windbreaker. I take my first aid kit. Snacks, of course, those are very, very important. Snacks are always important on trail. I take a 1-liter bottle. I also take my water filter and a collection bag. And of course I always have my puppy with me, because I don't like to be cold and you just never know. So my pack is just my day pack. It's a small one. It's really light, because when you slack pack, typically that means you're not going to spend the night on the trail. So you don't have to have your tent or all your cooking stuff for food. You don't have to have your sleeping clothes with you. So that is what slack packing is for me, where I only have to take a day pack with just a few things in it. So my pack is very, very light. It's a good way to give your body a break while also still being able to go through some miles. So make sure you kind of write down a little bit of information about what slack packing is, because you never know when there's going to be a pop quiz. Remember, Mimi loves you. A little trail cam this morning. You can get an idea of at least this little part of the trail that I'm on today. It's been nice. I've only so far had one 3,500 climb, and the rest are just short ups and downs. Most people will call those PUDs, which means pointless ups and downs, where you don't really get any views. You're not going to the top of a spectacular mountain, but you certainly are enjoying the peacefulness of, a short up and short down, where it's not steep. Sun's coming out. It's feeling nice and warm. Thankful to be warm after a few days of cold. Hiking in the snow was my first, and I don't know if it'll be my last, but I don't think I enjoyed it so much. But I am enjoying today. Just the calmness out here and the warm sun. Bright. Sorry, that was really bright. Last night, really enjoyed being able to sleep in the RV. I had 3 nights of having to sleep in a shelter. It was a little rough. The shelters were packed. Like, one shelter said it sleeps 12. We had 15 people squeezed in there. And then, you always have people that, unfortunately, they can't help it, snore, some louder than others, and certainly had some loud snores. And if you're a light sleeper like me, it just makes it difficult to get any kind of rest. So last night, being able to sleep in a warm bed with quietness was great. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning and start. I had to force myself to get going. It was only 30 minutes behind the time I wanted to start. I wanted to start at 7. Got started at 7:30. I forgot I had this climb up to the top of the Snowbird Mountain. The trail looks pretty cool here. Snowbird Mountain elevation is 4,250 feet. It was a beast of a climb, but looks like we're gonna get rewarded with some views, so at least there's that. Wasn't for nothing. That side's just hard to see past the trees. We'll get to the top and I'll show you more. All right, we're at the top. Somebody's been camping here. Some great views. Oh no, it seems a little exposed to camp on this peak, but what was weird and I didn't expect was when I came around the corner here, there's this weird building in the Far Out app. It says it's some sort of communications building, but not something that you're expecting to see when you get to the peak. Maybe it's aliens. I don't know. Okay, when I get a little bit closer, I'll video some more. Okay, so this is some kind of facility that's used for air traffic control. Not really sure, unless there's a road on the other side of the building. I don't know how people get up here, but pretty cool. Not something I expected to see coming up. So pretty cool. On top of being able to see the mountains. Not bad. Worth the climb. Definitely worth the climb. Making my descent off of Snowbird Mountain. Came across this AT symbol post. Oh, that was pretty cool. Things that you can find to entertain yourself when you're out here. Alien building, AT-shaped fence post, you know, all sorts of things. Well, I didn't get a video of it, but I came around a switchback, just enjoying nature, and I looked down and I screamed because there was a snake that was stretched across the trail. Honestly, didn't think I was gonna have to worry about looking out for snakes until like maybe when I got into Virginia. And it took me forever to be able to get around him because how he was positioned. And yes, it was only a black snake, and I know that they're not poisonous, but I have this fear of snakes. It doesn't matter what kind. I just don't like snakes of any kind. So it took me probably 15 minutes to be able to work my way around the snake. I had to go up on the side of the, whatever you call the embankment on the trail, and skirt around him. I tried to scare him off with some sticks and rocks, hoping that he would move, but he was determined to hold his position on the trail. But I did take a couple of pictures, so we'll make sure we add those into this video. The big scary black snake. That was fun. Look who's all the way down there. Kinger and Gary. The end of the day is a little over 13 miles. It's a really nice staircase here. There's Kinger getting all excited. There's a waterfall here too. Right here by I-40. King! Let's see, doing a road walk to the trailhead. Gary's gonna drive the RV over and meet me at the trailhead over here on this side. So when I start back up, I'll be right at the trailhead for the start. There goes the beast machine. Nickname for the RV is Juju, because it just feels like every time we get in it, something's broken. Sometimes it has bad juju, sometimes it has good juju. So we nicknamed it Juju. I think Gary said this is about a quarter-mile road walk. Go up here and cross over the bridge on the Pigeon River. Show it when we get there. Alright, crossing the Pigeon River. There's my white blazes painted on there, right there. There's some people doing some rafting. It looks like a lot of fun. That flew you off real quick. They look like they're having fun already. That one raft only has two people on a guide. And there's Juju. More white blazes. Headed up here to the trailhead. So I can make sure I always connect all my footsteps. And actually up that road right there, I was up higher about a mile ago. Who would have thought? I just walked down the road. It would have been right here. Because I didn't look at the map. I wasn't really sure. It has that really cool waterfall right there. And so I'm going to look for the white blazes where the trail goes back into the woods. And I think it's to the left of the waterfalls over here. But yeah, there it is right there. Right straight ahead where those rock steps are at. Here's that one. Don't let that slide down on you. Please. Told Gary I wanted an adventure today. This is not what I was wanting. Does he need to move his car?
be able to 20 minutes.
I think so.
Should be good. Yeah. I got it. Try it.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Crazy road. We got it, we got it, we got it.
Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe.